like to be the first captain to lead a South African side to a Test series win in 10 years in the subcontinent?
Yeah, I don't necessarily enjoy stuff like that. So for me, it's more special being a part of a team that's just won for the first time in 10 years in the subcontinent. So as a player of the team, incredibly proud. Obviously incredibly happy as well with being able to get a series win here. And obviously knew it was never going to be easy, but very fortunate that we had some special performances along the way that got us into really strong positions, and we were able to apply pressure through that. So yeah, proud moment for all of us, absolutely, and one that we'll reflect back on in the years to come as a special tour.
Aiden, first of all, congratulations. When you made the declaration yesterday during the later part of the third session, did you actually think that the match will end by day 3?
No, not at all. We were mentally prepared to go the long haul to late into day 5. As an opening batter, I know batting in times like that, it's really not easy. There's nothing to gain and can be quite tricky. So along with the fact that we wanted to almost use the new ball twice, so for 10 overs to 15 overs the night before, and then still have a relatively new ball the next day. So didn't think it would be sitting here now at the end of today that the game would be done, but yeah, some special bowling stuff and bowling in partnerships that were extended for long periods of time and ultimately got us the wickets to be able to sit here now.
And there were a lot of criticism when South Africa selected the second-tier team in New Zealand, and now we are having a real shot at the spot of WBC final. How would you describe this journey?
Yeah, it's been very special. For us as a group of players, we've never won a game or a series in the subcontinent, so that makes it very special. Obviously, to be still in the mix in terms of the log for the World Test Championship is a great thing as well. So you want to keep your name in the hat. You want to keep plugging away and see where you sort of lay in 4 Test matches time, but all you can really do is look after each day of each Test match at a time and see where it gets you. So it'll be a tour we reflect on with very sort of special memories, and a tour that will sort of keep very close to us for the years to come.
So I want to talk about the mentality of this team, and do you sense that there's a mentality shift happening because you reached the finals of the T20 World Cup, and under your captaincy, South Africa won the under-19 World Cup as well. You seem to have the Midas touch when it comes to captaincy. Now, looking forward to the next 4 tests, obviously, is South African cricket finding itself at a point where they're winning more often than not at those crunch moments? Because we've seen the C word attached to you for the longest time, and now it seems like South African cricket is moving forward from that.
Yeah, it's nice to hear things like that. It's been a tough journey at times, and to slowly be progressing is a really good thing for us. Obviously the 2 formats are understandably completely different, but to come on a tour like this to get a positive result is big for us as a Test team. To make a final at a T20 World Cup, it's big for us as a T20 team. So if we can keep putting in good performances like that, we don't really know what the ceiling is, because we haven't managed to lift the trophy as per se. So, but we do believe that we have the players in the country to be able to do so. But by no means will it be easy. The journey itself has been incredibly difficult, but worth the fight, worth the hours, worth the sacrifice. So that's pretty much how we see it. Give of your absolute best. Make sure you're really well prepared, and see where it gets you at the end of the day.
With all due great respect and credit to your bowlers, but still, do you surprised that the way Bangladeshi batters are dismissed in both innings, in the first 2 days the wicket was good. Was the wicket was so bad today, or like it was also very good wicket bat on today? What is your realization?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I do think our bowlers bowled really well, and you have to acknowledge that. Test cricket is a strange thing when you're far behind the game. You want to make a difference as a player, and you want it to happen now. And unfortunately, when you're that far behind the game, it does take time. So obviously, I could imagine that the Bangladesh team had massive best interests at heart playing that way, but it didn't work out, and that can happen in Test cricket. So a lot of the credit has to go to the first 2 days, I would say, batting really big ones, and then being able to do what we did last night with the ball and take 4 wickets when ultimately you're just hoping for one with a maximum of maybe 2. So that sets up the game very differently and allows us to keep attacking pretty much for the rest of the game.
So with regards to batting yourself and also overall the team, a lot has been made about the top 6. Is it something that the batters are looking to work on in terms of averages, like making it up to 40 or close to 50 Test cricket? One, your performances in general, are you a little disappointed that you didn't cash in on such a good wicket, whereas everyone else, 3 of them got their maiden Test centuries?
Of course, I'm disappointed. Really hungry to score big runs again in Test cricket. So we'll keep putting in the work, and hopefully it can pay off. But as for numbers and stuff like that, it's all quite relative. You look at different surfaces that you play on, and wickets around the world are so different to each other and have so many different types of challenges that you face as a batter, and it can be tough to pump that average up. But we don't speak about numbers and things like that. We just speak about a big impact on the game, and there can be a time where scoring a knock of 60 or 70 is match winning, and then there'll be times where big hundreds are match winning. So I'm certainly not too phased about numbers. I don't think the rest of the guys are too phased either, but I think it's one of those things that will take care of itself. If you put in good performances consistently, then naturally the numbers will lift. So we're all definitely striving towards that. We're trying to be more consistent and trying to have good impact on the game.
Any last questions? Just that.
Aiden, there are a lot of confusion about this series before the series started, and you played 2 matches in Maypur and Chittagong, and both the matches you own. So, do you happy about the hospitality and the security, because there are lots of confusions about the security also?
Yeah, I mean it was quite confusing before coming here. Lots of unknowns and what about this and what about that, but if I'm being very honest, we've actually had a really good time here. The hospitality from a hotel point of view has been really good. People always are really friendly and welcoming, and then logistically how things worked on the roads, the security side of things, it went really smoothly. So from our side, we'd like to thank everyone involved who made that such a big success, and we'll always look forward to coming back to Bangladesh.